Hi guys. So, I took a little break. Yeah, there are reasons why I hiatus or quit, and I will explain them all in this video. First of all, my room looks somewhat different than my old videos. My family and I redecorated it because the last look was I'm 11 and I like this wallpaper and stuff and I will leave it on for 40 more years. Now the room is more bright and fresh. I got new bed and a new desk and some plants. Meet Philomena. It just fits me more now because, believe it or not, I'm 26 and I'm an adult. I gotta stop doing this. But besides that, people are wondering how I'm doing because I might have, maybe, perhaps a bit, disappeared for a few years. Some people found me on Tumblr and saw I was still active there, and someone even emailed me asking how I was doing because he or she was worried. A friend of mine, shout out to Carl, revisited an old video of mine and saw comments of people wondering if I was okay, if I was fine. They pronounced my channel Dad. There was my phone. Well, I'm doing great. Now, it's a long story, let's go back to the date of the video. August 26, 2016. A few days before my birthday, which is on August 30, which makes me a salty Virgo. I don't really remember the real reason I left. It's more a mixture of all kind of reasons and problems I had at that time. I was starting my second year at college and I wasn't sure if this is what I wanted. The assignments were boring and hard to do. Nothing sparked my interest there. It took a lot of time as well because back then, as you guys know, I made reaction videos. Every week there was a new episode from Steven Universe or anything I was reacting on back then. And it just gave a lot of stress to do it on deadlines. The copyright claims didn't help either and my channel was on the edge of getting deleted because of them. And with Steve Bomb every day I had to film reactions, which my parents didn't know, so I had to keep everything quiet because sometimes it was a bit embarrassing. It just gave a lot of stress to put on deadlines for school, for assignments, for homework and videos on top. So that's why I stopped reacting after a while because everything was too much. And back at school, at college, I failed an exam multiple times because I just couldn't get into it. It was... I failed the exam. I was done. I quit college. So back then I was 22 and I had a diploma or a degree in graphic design. And finding a job in that kind of profession was very hard back then, especially in the north of the Netherlands where I live. And I knew there were some jobs in that line of profession in the west of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. And I didn't want to live in Amsterdam because it was so rowdy and hectic and the rent was insane and there was no way I could compete with all the graphic designers there. My work wasn't good enough, I knew that. The most insane thing was that you had to have 5 years experience before you get a job in graphic design. So basically they want us to choose a profession, what you want to do your whole life, in the crib when you were born, and then finish school early at 17 and then go for a full-time job so you have 5 years experience. So back to me and quitting college. I decided to work full-time in morning and afternoon shifts. So only a week in I got stomach aches and headaches And every day I woke up to go to work, I had a knot in my stomach because I just didn't want to go. I really disliked the job. I had to make banners for stores and events. And when I say I make the banners, I don't mean designing them, I mean making them. I had to put the printed design into tool holders so you can put them straight up. And I had to work really fast. And me, a slow, insecure, scared 22-year-old, just couldn't keep up with it. I know people are getting married and getting kids and buying their first home when they're 22, but I still felt like nothing. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know who I wanted to be. And that hit me hard. I got in a severe depression. I searched for jobs, but got rejected, or didn't even got a call if I was invited or not. So I was always waiting endlessly for job interviews to come in or not. And I couldn't hang with friends because they were still in college and they had a lot of assignments and internships. And when we did get to hang out, they sometimes texted me that they couldn't hang out anymore, and I just couldn't handle it because that was the only thing that could bring me out of bed back then. And not leaving my bed made me think a lot. I had and still have a lot of body issues and struggle with my weight. I had a lot of dark thoughts back then. A lot of self-hate. I was never good enough. I personally am a perfectionist. I always wanted to do everything perfect the first time. I know that's impossible, but I wanted to achieve it, and when I didn't, I got depressed. I felt I was never good enough. I wasn't smart. I was a failure for quitting college. I couldn't find a job. I wasn't a real adult. I was at a very dark place back then. I was certain that nobody would care or even miss me when I was gone. I had a lot of suicidal thoughts back then. I wasn't that happy-go-lucky anymore, or I wasn't even sure if I ever was, because it was pretty deep-rooted, this depression. Luckily, my parents saw this, especially my mom. She knew I needed help, so she brought me to the doctor, and the doctor redirected me to a psychologist. I never thought I was depressed. I always knew I was sensitive and insecure. I always wanted to please people to like me, and I talked down on myself a lot because of it. I thought it was normal, but it isn't. If you feel the same things I was feeling, or you find yourself in the same situation as me back then, please do not wait to get help. Find someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, your parents, or find a professional. Your health also includes your mental health. So, skipping forward to present day, aka now, I am doing great. I found a full-time job as graphic designer making ads. And I am slowly downgrading on my antidepressants. I lost almost 25 kilograms, and my goal is to lose 10 more, but I'm taking it one step at a time. And I'm moving out soon. It's crazy. I found a nice, small, cozy apartment only 5 minutes away from my job. It's crazy how much things can change. Everything will turn out as it meant to be eventually in the end. I am not entirely sure what I want to do with this channel. I've seen all of Steven Universe and Universe Future. I saw the movie, everything, and I don't feel like reacting anymore. And I'm not really interested in reacting to more Steven Universe content, to be honest. However, I do like how people are making commentary videos now on movies or series or anything. It's kind of like reacting, but also not. It's more commentary like, which fits my style a bit more now. So I might do something like that if I got time. I still like to draw. I got a separate arts Instagram for only drawings and doodles. So yeah, I'm still figuring out what this channel is gonna be and how much I will update and post. Changing the channel's name might be part of it. I feel like that HappyGoLucky was kind of mask, and I don't want to wear the mask anymore. I want to be real with you guys. Now, I can't guarantee I will be back. Not full time, at least anyways. But I do want to thank the people who subscribed to me those years ago and still are subscribed to me till this day. Who left comments and made fan art back in the day. Who stayed and wondered where I was and if I was ever coming back. You guys mean a lot to me. And I am sorry I didn't post anything sooner. I just wanted the timing to be right. And now, here I am. Thank you guys for everything. And maybe see you guys next time. Bye.